Hi, I'm Kimberly. Welcome to Simply Living in a Small Town. Today is Wednesday. I hope everyone is doing great and having a fantastic week so far. Um, I'm having a good week. I'm trying to slow down. What is everybody up to? Are you crocheting? Are you doing some other craft or what? um, I don't know. I've kind of been doing a little bit of this and that. I have not crocheted today. So I had this inspiration the other day. Saturday morning, I was driving to the fair to drop off my entries. And I got like just down the street here basically. And I saw a house with a little bench out front, had a couple little pillows on it. And they were watermelons. So I got inspiration from that. And ever since then, I've been wanting to sit down and make some watermelon pillows. Do I really need those? No, but it's just something that I have this itch to do because I was like in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, that's like I could easily do those. So today I looked all around. I have several whip bags still. It's not even, I was trying to whittle things down here a while back, and it's like I have, but I've also added to those. So if that makes sense. So I still have like probably about 5 whip bags now with various whips in each bag because these are big bags. So anyway, I was looking for a certain yarn, and you know how now most of my stuff is in here, but not all. I still have like 2 boxes sitting on the other side of this table I want to get unloaded. And then I have some, that's the probably a bigger issue than the ones in the boxes because I'm always looking for one that I know is in a whip bag, and then somehow I never find it until like way after whatever I'm trying to do, whatever that may be, crochet wise, whatever yarn. So it's like I know it's in one of these bags. So I've got another bag literally right over here by the tripod I've got to go through because I'm pretty certain that what I'm looking for is actually in that bag. Nonetheless, I did not get that started today, and I have literally just done a little bit of this and that today, to be honest. I don't know, I had a pretty busy morning, and I was kind of somewhat worn out after that because I don't deal well with a lot of like this, go here, there, kind of a thing, like running around. It wears me out really easily. So it's kind of like I need to get that second wind to be able to, you know, tackle other things. But I will find this yarn. I'm pretty certain, like I said, it's in the bag next to the tripod. So we shall see here in a little bit. But I still have to make dinner yet and so on. So I do not have whips to show you today. I canceled that out because I thought I'll just show you all whips tomorrow. Because like I said, I haven't even crocheted today, and it's just been a day that since we've been home, I've kind of done a little here and there. Well, I was sweeping the carpet here, and while I was doing that, I was cleaning up things that needed to be cleaned up, in here and that, and just, but I've also been sitting outside quite a bit today. Um, it's like 80 something. I think it's like 84 degrees. And the wind is like been blowing like a little soft breeze here and there. So we have actually been sitting out under our carport basically. And that's been fantastic because it could be like 90 degrees and it's not as bad because we're literally sitting in the shade. And then if there's a breeze, like that's just even better. So to be honest, I've been doing a lot of sitting outside today, and I've been watching videos off and on. I'm sure I can't say that I would know whether a lot of you are fans or not of Ozzy Osbourne, but I've been watching a lot of videos about him. He just passed away yesterday, which was I feel like very sad. And I did cry about that because, you know, if you know, he just did his last concert July 5th in Birmingham, England, where he's from. And so my daughter and I were both really sad about that. And my husband is also a fan too of Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne's solo career. And so we've all been, you know, sad about that. And it's just hard. I feel like, well, I've been a fan of his since I was like 15, to be honest. But it's one of those things with him having Parkinson's disease. I felt like I could relate to him even more. And it's just, that just to me is so heartbreaking. But I feel like a lot of people with chronic illness could definitely relate to some of which he was going through and dealing with. So anyway, so been doing that. Well, I had been listening, or yeah, I have been watching stuff of him for months now, actually. And then, like I said, then the Back to the Beginning concert happened, and then I kept watching clips here and there from that because I just love, I loved watching him sing there, and then multiple others like Metallica and that. So anyway, it's just very heartbreaking. So I have a Hobby Lobby order here. I didn't get much, y'all. At the moment that I'm at with things that I got a lot. If you've been watching for a while, you know I have a lot on my plate. We are remodeling a building that we're living in, a commercial 2-story building. We ended up moving here after our house burnt down at the end of 2020. And this building was built by my grandpa. So it holds a special place in my heart. And over the years, I have actually done some remodeling things here off and on. And literally, I was the only one that did that. I put my own money into it. I redid like this room here, and you can't really see like the walls or anything yet. I'm here before too long. Hopefully I can get some things done here like I want to do so you can see more of the room. But yeah, I've done a lot of work here and spent a lot of time here. And this was like my home away from home because even as a child, I was here a lot with my grandpa. He had a TV repair and appliance store here. So basically ever since like 1955, and he retired in 2000. So a very long career and time in this building. So it's near and dear to my heart. So we are if this is all I had to do was this building, I mean it's still a lot. Like there's a lot, there's even like a lot of little things that just add up because there's quite a few of them, you know. So, and really to make things the way that I want to, I'm trying to put this back to a 50s aesthetic in a way that's actually modern. So I don't want to just like overhaul it and make it something that it's literally not. So I'm trying to do justice for my grandpa with this. So we have this. Obviously I crochet pretty much every day, minus today. However, after I do this video and get dinner done, I will be crocheting. That's like my time in the evening and in the morning, and then, you know, I go back and forth with it usually in the afternoon. So, and then I do woodworking. I have ceramics that I still want to show you all the paint. Y'all have seen this cabinet here full of yarn, but I literally have another cabinet over there on another wall that is even bigger, that's literally full of bisque ceramics that are ready to paint. So I love that. So just got a lot going on. We got a couple of horses and a pony out at my parents'. So there's just a multitude of things going on. But I got a little bit of stuff from Hobby Lobby. So like when I ordered this stuff, it was the week that the yarn was 30% off, which I'm trying to think. That was the week before. Yeah, that was the week before last. So like right now we're on a 30% off week. I had to think about that a minute because I placed that order at the end of the week before last. And then it took till I got this like, well, it actually came Saturday. That's right, to the post office. And I didn't get up there and get it. So until Monday. And I'm trying to get to the yarn here because there's a bunch of other stuff in the bag. Okay. I say I haven't even looked at this yet, so I'm like hoping it's correct. I opened the bag and I actually looked at the t-shirts that I bought. So I got the I Love This Yarn. And if you've been watching, you've seen this before because again, all I got basically was what I need for projects that I am working on. So this is called Shocking Violet. I don't know how well that doesn't look too bad. So it's pretty bright. It's very purpley. And it has like green mixed in, almost like a mustard color. And then some other kind of shades of purple, but it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. So this I have a sweater that I've been working on that's clearly for winter. So I wanted to go ahead and grab this. I should have, well, I'm sure I do. I got probably more than enough. I got 3 skeins of this. So that is to finish the other panel, second panel on that sweater, and to do the sleeves. That's why I got 3 skeins, because even though I'll have leftover yarn, but I have the sleeves to do on that yet on both. Well, I will have. So, and then I realized, y'all, if you've been watching, I couldn't figure out, I had 2 skeins of this. I could not figure out where the other skein went. I'd already used it. And then the next one I'm going to show you, I got a different story on that. I'm telling you, I wonder about myself sometimes. Do you ever just have so much on your mind that some things just elude you till then all of a sudden, your mind is like, oh, wait, I think I remember something different about that. But the other yarn I got, and these were $3.49 because it was the 30% off. So then I got this also, again, if you've been watching, I got this I Love This Yarn, which is the Lilac Stardust, which is so pretty. And it's actually, I don't know that that'll show up, but it's very sparkly. It's got a gold sparkly in there. So I am making the Gentle Ripple blanket that I wanted to get done for the fair. Womp, womp, womp. Obviously that didn't happen. It's quite fine. I can enter it next year or not. I'm just like, it's okay. It's okay. I have to have grace with myself. I can't do everything that I want all the time. And trust me, there's a lot of that. So I just have to, it used to be, I would just be so angry at myself. It's not funny. But I have recently, some things have to be let go for a minute at times, and just be okay with where it's at or where you're at or whatever. So this goes with that blanket. However, I thought I was out of this. The last time I got this was over a month ago. And I found that I had one more skein laying over there. So now I have these 3 skeins and one laying over there, so I got 4. So that really should be enough. The blanket is not very wide. This is a blanket that's for my daughter, and it's not like gonna be like a massively huge blanket or anything. So this should be enough. It is kind of a yarn eater of a pattern. So there's that too. And again, these were $3.49. These are also, if you don't know, of course, these are both 4-weight 100% acrylic. But, well, it actually says, excuse me on that, because I just realized, and I know why. I know why. The Shocking Violet's 100% acrylic. Technically, this one says, the Lilac Stardust, that it's 99% acrylic and 1% other fiber, and that's because of the gold sparkle in it. So, but this is 215 yards, which I didn't even realize this. So this is slightly less yardage than the Shocking Violet. Because this is 252 yards. So this is slightly less, which I didn't realize that, because I don't know that I ever paid attention to that, to be honest, because look, they just look to be the same, don't they? I mean, anyway, that's all right. I'm not going to get upset about that. But, so that's literally like all I got for yarn, y'all. Now, obviously, I have the top. What's this? Oh, wait, what? Hang on a second here. Oh. I don't, okay. I guess I changed that. I take that back. So now I have, and this was before I found the other skein over there next to my chair in a bag. So actually, and this is pulling out of there. So I have the 3 skeins here. This is like where my mind is. And I have 3 skeins here. So that's 7 skeins. That's like, let's see, 200 times 7, 14. That's over 1,400 yards. I got more than enough, which is perfectly fine, because I absolutely, like, I'm in love with this yarn. Like the color, when the sparkly in it, I said, I don't know if you can see that, but it is just so, I'm in love with it. Like, it is so pretty. I have another one like this, very similar to it. And I can't remember what it's called, that I got a while back when I got the first one of these. And it is very similar, but it doesn't have the gold sparkle in it. So yeah, I do remember something about thinking about getting 5 of them. I didn't realize I got 6. Oh, I know what that is. Okay. And then I got, let's see. Oh, here's my sheet. I'm using my tablet, and here's my sheet with the prices. Which, that's okay. Anyhow. So I got more than enough yarn, y'all, to do that, which is, that's exciting, because then, you know, I can just work on that here and there. I'm not really, I am going to go back to working on it, but I'm not like going to be in a hurry to finish it, because obviously it's a blanket, and it's like anywhere between 80 to 90 degrees here every day. So I'm not, I just love the softness of the yarn, to be honest. I know there's some people that don't like Hobby Lobby, and I'm not going to get into all that and whatnot, but I absolutely love I love this yarn. It's just, it's so nice. It's just so nice for the price and everything. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll show you some of which other stuff I got here. It wasn't much. It's all like t-shirts, minus like this thing. I don't know if you can see this. Hang on. Part of it's covered up. It says Sassy Little Soul. This was $1.79, and I literally, it's an iron-on, you know, a DTF transfer. So I literally got this for my daughter, because she is a sassy little soul. And I told her I got it after I ordered it. And I showed it to her, and she's literally shaking her head like, oh my gosh. So I got her, I think this one's hers, yeah. I got her just this plain like t-shirt. Is it this one, or she could pick a different one, because I got another color that might be, I got it sideways. But how cute would that be on there for her? So I got that for her. Now, the thing is about these plain t-shirts, y'all, and I have been wanting to, I actually did want to order some t-shirts, but it happened to come up when I was looking at yarn that these t-shirts were marked down to $3.42, which is like, I'm like, that's a deal. So I got her this one. I got me the same color, one in adult size. Some of these I got, like this should be okay on me. Some of them I got in a youth size, and then some of them I got in adult size for her. She can wear an adult small / medium, depending on, you know, well, she likes stuff actually, and I say that even if it's like an adult medium and it's like real baggy, I mean, she doesn't care, she'll wear it. So so I ended up going down a rabbit hole, okay, with the t-shirts, even though there was a couple we had just seen a while back that we wanted to get that were specifically strawberry shortcake, because like that's from my childhood and I love strawberry shortcake, and so does she. So we did want those, but these came up, like I said, they were $3.42. So I picked up a few of them. Here's another one I got, really bright pink. And these are mostly like, now this one's an adult medium, but I did get two of the like aqua color. I think that's what the color was of it on there. Anyway, it was aqua. But the pink is an adult size, and I figured she would probably, you know, wear that too. Like I said, at this point, she's like sharing tops with me. Like not everything, because like this top here would not fit her. Um, but like t-shirts and summer, like I don't know, slimmer made shirts, I guess maybe I want to say, or something like that. And even jackets, like little jackets that I have. So here, this is another adult medium, and that's a really, really pretty blue, I think. I love blue. So like a royal blue. So yeah, I got several of those because, you know, we can use those. And I mean, that was 12, like 13, less than $14 for 4 t-shirts. And then I got this is so cute. This is an adult, yeah, I think adult medium, yeah. And this was marked down from $16.99 to $4.25. Is that not cute? We're Snoopy lovers. Snoopy and Woodstock. They were marked down because obviously it's after 4th of July, but I'm like, I don't care. I love that. That's cute. I have a really little wooden dog house. It's about this big, that's painted red. Now someone made this for me, a guy that did some woodworking on the side that used to work with my grandpa, and he made me this, and it's a little dog house and that's painted red with Snoopy on the top of it laying down, and Snoopy is all painted, you know, like Snoopy. And I still have this. I actually got it like a couple months ago for my mother, and I thought for sure that was long gone, and I found that they had it in their basement. So that was something really neat, because the guy that made that for me, like he's passed away. So that was, it's just something really fun, because I had told Ava about it previously, and she was like, oh, I wish you still had that. And then, you know, my mother actually just produced it here a while back. So yeah, that was cool. And then this is one of the t-shirts that her and I were wanting to get us, talking about strawberry shortcake. And this was marked down to $10.39. And I don't know. So it was originally $12.99. So it was marked down a little bit. But that's cute. She has a couple other, I know at least 1 or 2 other strawberry shortcake t-shirts. So, and that's actually got little sparkles on the front on her hat. I don't think you can see it, but anyway, that's cute. And then I got this strawberry shortcake t-shirt. And this was the two that we saw here a while back that we really wanted. So, love that has blueberry muffin on it and lemon meringue and strawberry shortcake. So, like I said, it was $11.99 and then it was originally $14.99. So again, that was marked down slightly. I like the material of this. I mean, I'm not saying it's not. I'll look at this because that's what I wondered. It's 60% cotton, 40% polyester. That's why. That's why, because I'm like, that is not just cotton. It feels slightly softer because it's got the polyester in it. So that's what I ended up getting. Obviously, I kind of forgot the one yarn that I got 6 of, but I do remember thinking that maybe I should get 5 because I thought, heck with it, I need to get whatever to just finish this because I have had a hard time clearly getting to Hobby Lobby. And actually the last 2 times my daughter has come back from her dad's, it's, so it's like a 45-minute drive from here to where we're meeting her stepmom to exchange Ava. So like the last 2 times I have sent him because I have had stuff that I've just like, I can't leave, and stuff going on. So he's gone and gotten her, so I haven't even gone. And then on top of that, I think they were both on Sunday anyway, so it has not it literally has not worked out to get to Hobby Lobby, but I will be getting there before too long, one way or another, because y'all, like, my car is in the shop and I literally cannot wait. They've already started working on it, and I am just, oh my gosh, I'm like so excited to actually get my car back and actually for real be able to go just, whenever. So that's just, I'm telling you, ever since the house burnt down, it's just been like a stack of dominoes. And I mean, it's been frustrating because people either don't care to understand or they just don't understand. And we have a lot amount of pressure and stress on us to do a million things, and the reality is it's taken me so long in my life. I'm in my 40s. It's taken me so long in my life, but it's like I have to shut the door and shut people out because it's like, you're not living this life and you can't tell me how you would do it because you absolutely don't know how you would do it because you've never been there. Let me tell you something. Never take advice from someone that has never done what you're trying to do. And that, because if they've never done that, they can tell you all kinds of things of how they would do it, but they don't really know that to be true. I think that, I mean, I think I've even done that in the past, way long time ago. If that happened to me, I would do blah, blah, blah. The truth is, you don't know how you're going to react or handle whatever at said time, like our house fire. I absolutely wish I had done things differently. I mean, it's haunting for me. So I don't need others telling me what I should have done or I should do, or you're not living my life. So live for yourself. I will tell you that after surviving that, live for yourself and please be true to yourself and just be free. You don't need to hear all the people's opinions because the truth is they're not living your life and their opinions don't matter. And obviously we care about our family in that, and we can weigh their opinions if you really want to consider them or feel that you should. However, do not take that as an absolute, because you don't need to. Nobody needs to. So on that note, I'm going to end this video, but there is a lot going on. However, tomorrow I will be back to show you some whips because I literally, as you well know, have two blankets laying over here, and now I got more yarn for this sweater, but two blankets and a sweater. Not sure that I want to work on any of those, but I probably will. But let's see about the watermelon pillow. That's what I really I really want to do right now. So I will see you in the next one. Love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. I truly do appreciate if you watched all this and listened to me ramble. Thank you again. Bye now, and God bless.